You might be looking at me and be like, Ryan, why is it so dark in your room, and why do you look insane? Well, you see, I still don't feel very good, so I'm recording a different video, but it's the day after. Alexa, cat plug off. Gone. I also finished Thriller Bark, and I just wanted to get them both out of the way so I can just start uploading Nier games pretty much exclusively until I finish another One Piece arc. Um, Thriller Bark, actually good. Not as good as Water 7, which I think has been the best arc in the show so far, but it was pretty good. I really, really liked the flashback stuff in this arc, actually, which is normally my least favorite part of One Piece arcs is the flashbacks and shit that we see, because I always just hate it. It's just not interesting to me. Usually the Wiper, his flashback was cool. That one was cool. Skypiea had some cool flashbacks, but other than that, they're always pretty bad to me. But this one was actually good. This one was fire. Brooks' backstory is really, really sad, honestly. Very sad, but really good. Um and it's got like a charm to it, really, is the best way to describe it. Like it's you feel just good when you're watching it. You're like, okay, this is kind of fun. And it's all Halloween themed, so I'm sure I would have had a little more fun watching it on Halloween, but I'm finishing One Piece now. I'm not waiting 2 months to watch this arc I'm on. Um, so that arc was really good. The I already kind of talked about it, but the filler before it was horrible. The filler after it, I wasn't as bad. It still just wasn't very good. And by the way, when I say filler, I mean sometimes it's really filler. Sometimes it's just them like on the boat doing silly quests or whatever that I'm just not a fan of. Um, but like I'm down for a lot of the sillier moments on the ship actually, because I think it's a lot of fun when it's just them on the ship together, kind of hanging out. But that it was a thriller bark. That's what it is. Oh my god, thriller bark. And it's pretty good. It's not like I said, it's not the best arc, but it's solid. The villains are cool. I like the shadow, the like stealing the shadow thing. That's pretty cool. Um, Luffy's pretty cool. Actually, to be fair, this was probably my favorite Luffy so far because he is just actually like most of the time he is genuinely fighting. Because one of my big problems with One Piece so far is what the pattern of fights has been is they get onto an island, figure out a problem. Luffy says we'll fix the problem. Straw Hats get separated. Luffy's off on his own fighting like the main baddie once, gets his ass beat, comes and then gets like lost in a cave or lost somewhere doing something. He gets lost, and then while that's happening, all the other Straw Hats are fighting for their lives. Zoro and Sanji are usually doing some really cool shit, and Usopp recently as well, and Chopper honestly, and Robin. All of them have been doing like their own really cool shit. And then Luffy, and then the Straw Hats. There's two outcomes out of that. Either the Straw Hats get their ass beat, and then Luffy comes up and is like, "I'll save you guys," or the Straw Hats win their single fights, and then Luffy goes up to the main bad and they fight. The last two arcs, well, yes, have still ended with Luffy's fight. Like Water 7, I think it's called Enies Lobby is what most people actually call this section of it. But where he's fighting Lucci, he actually was just fighting him for like 15 episodes, but you don't see the fight until the end. So it makes sense. And in this one, Luffy, well, yes, he does get lost. It's a lot less. It's a lot less bad. It's not like he's wandering in the fucking snake where he's like, "This is a weird cave. This cave's kind of weird. I should." What? He's like in there for like 40 fucking episodes. It's like, dude, get out of the fucking snake. It's better now. That problem's kind of getting fixed slowly, which I appreciate. And this has cemented Zoro as my favorite character in the show. Zoro is so fucking cool. Zoro is the coolest character, and Sanji also submitted him or submitted cemented himself as my favorite characters for sure. Both of them are fucking badasses who are 100%, and as unbearable Sanji can be sometimes, it's honestly not that bad. Like it's like Zenitsu, where everyone's like, oh, I fucking hate this. He's always love eyes and like awooga awooga. Like people hate on that. I don't really mind. I think a lot of the time it's funny. For both of the characters. And Sanji, when he's not like that, though, he's super, super cool every single time. Literally every time. He's always fire. Zoro is just constantly cool. And Zoro is actually the best character. When Zoro is on the TV, I'm like, God damn, I want to watch the next few episodes. Because he's either doing the funniest shit, like, of the crew, where he's just so lost, and you're just like, bro, Zoro, what the fuck? Like, how are you still doing this? Or he's just doing some other silly shit because he's, like, the swordsman, the normal one, essentially, compared to everyone else on the crew. And then, when he's not doing that, he has, like, the coolest fights every single time. The second coolest, only second to Luffy. But even for me, I would say, honestly, I like Zoro's fights more than Luffy's so far. Luffy has some fucking cool fights, but Zoro's fights are always so cool because I just like swords, honestly. So of course I'm gonna like him. But the moment at the end of this arc, where Zoro says nothing happened, is seriously like peak ass fucking, that is peak enjoyment. I don't know if it's peak writing, but it was so cool on watching. I'm like, God damn, this guy is a fucking beast. He is a real one. Like, this is, if I was gonna have a crew member, this better be him. Like, this is him. And Sanji. Sanji was willing to do the same thing probably, but Zoro can tank it because he's him. But that moment was so fucking cool. I had, because I will fully admit I didn't really like a lot of the smaller villains. Like, I hated, well, the fucking lion face guy and Dr. Hogback. He was pretty terrible as well. And I actually did like the ghost girl. She was kind of cool. And Usopp had a cool moment, so I always enjoy that. The other two I just was not a fan of though. But God, I don't even remember. I don't, whoever the main villain is, Mr. Shadow Man. He I was not a fan of him either, but the other guy who comes up, I don't, honestly, let me look it up. Uh, who is it? Let's see. Kuma. Uh, Kuma was really cool when he pulled up. That was like genuine. I felt genuine dread, I guess, is the way to describe it. Also sorry, I just realized I can shine on my face a little more than I am. But fantastic. Well, okay, fantastic's exaggerating. Good arc. If I was to rank it, um, I would probably put it at like an 85-ish. 80, no, 85 is too high. 81. Like, it's a good arc, but it's definitely not like the best. Also, I just remembered what I wanted to do. Hold on. Oh, wow, it is dark. I'm gonna set this over here really quick. One Piece arc tier list. I want to tier list them every single video, so this video is going to be kind of longer since I'm tier listing all the ones I've been missing. But I just want to put them in a tier list as I go. So we're starting. Does it start at? Oh God, I'm not going to remember some of these. Okay, so Reverse Mountain, I remember that. Orange Town. This was the first arc. That was the first arc I remember, at least. So if it is the first arc, I'm gonna say. Actually, can I just look up One Piece arcs in order? So I can. Okay, so we got Romance Dawn arc. Oh yeah, because that was like Luffy's first, like Luffy's introduction. Um, it's not bad. I'd put it in C. It was really fine. It was fine. And then we got Orange Town, Buggy. Honestly, I did not like this one at all. This almost made me stop watching. Syrup Village. That one was Usopp, which I did enjoy. I'd put that at a B. It was fine. Barrett. This one, actually, no. You know what? I'm putting this in C plus because this is a B. This is like the best. This is the best example of a B I can think of out of the arcs I've watched so far, where it is good, but it's like still got problems. Then we got Arlong Park. This is the one that everyone's like, this is peak One Piece at the beginning. I do not think so. I did not like Arlong Park. I liked certain moments. There were some really cool moments. Other than that, I'm not a fan of this arc. I preferred Bertie. Lugtown? I don't, is that even on here? I need the picture to see it. Oh, that was when Zoro got the sword and all that. I watched this in one night, so to be honest, it's kind of tough to rate it. Actually, I do remember enjoying it because it was the first arc where I watched it all like in a single, like in a time where I would remember it all from like easily. I actually did enjoy this. I wouldn't put it over any. Well, I'd probably put it like there. That'd be fine. Alabasta or Arabasta. Why does it say? Is Arabasta different from Ella? Oh, wait. No, it is. What the fuck? So that's okay. So we got Reverse Mountain Arc. That's when they man fuck. Reverse Mountain. That's when they first get into the Grand Line. That's gonna go straight to C. It's not the worst in the show. I mean, see, I don't know if I'd put anything in One Piece below a D plus though. To be fair, so I'll put it in a D plus. I think Orange Town. It's above Orange Town, honestly. So at least like the crew. Whiskey Peak. That's the like. Yeah, okay, I remember that. It's like the first town they sail into essentially. That isn't like them collecting a crew member, although they kind of do. But oh yeah, they first fight. What the fuck are they called? Like Miss All Sunday and all those motherfuckers. You first meet them. This one actually hated. This one, you know what? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I actually did hate this one. I'm gonna put that in D. That one was bad. There's some cool moments, like Zoro fought like 100 people at one point. And it was pretty fucking cool, but that was about it. Little Garden. This one I actually enjoyed. I was watching this like while I was going to bed. It was pretty. It's not bad. It just wasn't like the best. I'll put it in C. That's fine. Drum Islands. Is that the one? Oh, that's where we pick up Chopper. This one was good actually. I actually did enjoy this quite a bit. That's probably my favorite out of everything so far. So I'd say that's a fair ranking. And then Alabasta. That is definitely A. That might be A plus. Alabasta was actually good. That was a good art. I watched that. I was like, holy shit, this is actually good. I watched pretty much all in like a week. Sky Island. Actually I enjoyed the first part and the second part. It's just the pacing is so fucking trash, to be honest. I would say it's like this because the pacing gets significantly worse in Skypiea. I actually like certain moments in this a lot more, but these two are kind of interchangeable, honestly. They're like right next to each other, but for now that works. Water 7 Saga. So Long Ring, oh my god, this was okay, yeah, no, this is the worst. This is the worst one so far. This was unbearable. I watched this all in 2 days because I knew I was not going to want to watch the show if I was watching that every day. Water 7 arc. Put that in that's like the start of it, so I'll put that the Ennis Lobby. That was really good. Ennis Lobby is like actually S tier. That shit was so good. I was fucking having a blast watching Ennis Lobby. And post Ennis Lobby is not is like B. That's below Skypiea. And now I'm on. So next is Thriller Bark, and that's what I'm at right now. So everything after this, I don't know. Thriller Bark. A. I'd say it's an A, like right there. This is actually pretty good ranking. Actually, I'm pretty proud of this. Like just going through it really quick. I think this is pretty good. To be so just for examples, Reverse Mountain, I'm not entirely sure because it's been so long and it was like not a big arc that I remember at least. So maybe that goes higher. And the rest honestly fits pretty well. So that's my official One Piece tier list. Like I said, the percentage is probably like an 81 for Thriller Bark. Alabasta I'd probably put it in like an 85, and then Ennis Lobby I would put it like a 92. Like it's pretty substantial upgrade. If anything gets like to above 95, I will put it in S plus. But so far nothing has been like that. Hopefully we get some stuff that's that good. That's about it. Later.